An exciting project would be to set up a Shopify store. This is the platform commerce is built on, and they've done a tremendous job of empowering small businesses to be present online. This e-commerce website is backed by very powerful tools that help businesses find customers, drive sales, and manage the day-to-day operations. Over 1.7 million businesses in the entire world have made the transition and generated over $200 billion in sales using Shopify. That's an impressive number given the recency of this website. This website in particular gives you the ability to integrate your accounting system to the actual direct sales in a manner that is simple and easy to use. Let's hear the story now.
CC's Closet gave me an outlet to create spaces where women can look and feel beautiful. People love our website in a way that prominently displays them and sort of celebrates their identity.
Doing it through Shopify, we've been able to build something in 3 years that a lot of brands haven't actually gotten to in like 10 years.
And I think what separates Shopify from other stores is that it's like the most customizable. Also, there's like this awesome app that like suggests more things to buy at checkout. And I was like, yes, Shopify, like that you did that there. Every time someone asks me who does my website, I get to say me, all because of how intuitive it is to build a website on Shopify's platform.
So how do they do it? This is a website that allows you to sell online on their own website platform. It allows you to use your point of sale systems in the store. It also connects you to social media channels like Instagram to be able to get this done, or Amazon for that matter. So you are empowering a small business to go from no store to being on Amazon, Instagram, Facebook, and in-person credit card transactions at a very, very reasonable rate. In fact, it is even better than QuickBooks per se, in a matter of days. And you bringing all your accounting skills and perhaps a little bit of marketing skills without much knowledge of design, because this Shopify has plenty of customizable templates to allow you to create an actual store that will look just fantastic. Long are the days where you would hire a whole web developer to do something like this. This is created for less than $75 a month, if I'm not mistaken, and it can be easily done. So how do we get this done? Let's go for that next. So these are the steps that you would take in your internship, in your micro-internship, to get this done. First, you gotta sign your client up for Shopify. You can be done in 10 minutes to set up their name, accounts, access, bank information, so that they would be able to do this. Again, this could go anywhere from $20 all the way to $75. So it's very simple to set up depending on the template that you want to use and the actual discount rate that you want to use for your credit card. Again, your merchant account plays a big role. It can be just 30 cents plus 2.4% approximate. This is a great deal. Most other vendors, including Square and QuickBooks and others, will charge you actually 3% to process your credit card. So next, you'll have to just add the products to your Shopify. This is where it gets tricky, because you want to make sure that you plan this very well. So that means that you have to go and get all your clients' inventory. There is a limit of, about 1,000 products. So hopefully you would only have so many variants of that product, meaning, let's say you have this particular suit in front of you and you have that color pink, which is fabulous. But if you wanted to get it in fancy red or white, that would be a variant of the same suit. If you wanted to use a different size, then again, that would be a variant of the same suit and the color. So you can have multiple layers of variants. And the template that you would need to use would have to accommodate the dimensions or the variants and the different dimension of variance in your products. So if your product has one variant, meaning size, then that's one type of template. But if it has two different types of variants, such as size and color, then now you need a template that can accommodate 2 levels. You can also have a template that can accommodate 3 levels. Size, color, and perhaps brand. So again, you can do this. Well, brand could be probably done as a different product. But again, what I want to say is that you have to actually go in and dive in, create a good matrix of all the products. Make sure that you come up with documentation on how to sell it right. Make sure you come up with the wording, description, and all the SEO related content that you want to create. In addition, another step would be to actually connect this to Google Store. So now you could have Google Store, Amazon, and any of the other social media platforms that Shopify connects you seamlessly. Next, you would customize the look. Once you have the product set up and your account set up, then you just customize the look for your website. There's hundreds of different templates that you can use. You can add your own photos. You customize the colors that you want to use for your website. You know, the possibilities are endless, and the looks, as you can tell, are pretty modern. So none of these, some of you may be exposed to some of the website building, and some of them are pretty old by this time, and they get broken. This is not. This is state-of-the-art new technology that is updated every single month or so. All right, finally, before final, you set up your domain. That means that you want to make sure you have your client set up a domain that is relevant to their store, right? Tacos Parra, right? And there you go. You set up that domain, register on Google, or actually directly with Shopify as well, and voila, you have your domain set up. And then finally, you just activate that payment processor. So you activate that credit line with your merchant account with Shopify, and they handle all this paperwork for you. It's pretty simple. You could technically be done in 15 minutes if you had one product. But I think that the much of the work is going to go first in the segmentation of your products, and number two, in the integration with the accounting software, making sure you're mapping that to your QuickBooks, your Amazon store, etc. And finally, the design. The design doesn't take a long time, but you may have to add new photographs of your products, and that always takes a minute. So I believe this is a good project for an interdisciplinary micro-internship experience. It would be nice to have one from a marketing person, with an accounting person, with a systems person to get this done. This Shopify e-commerce site, it really touches on all the different functions of business, and that's why I really like it, because you can be an accountant that adds value, and you have a little bit of design, then that's all it takes. But it'll be nice to actually have somebody with experience with SEO, and this would be a great experience for a marketing person as well. And don't forget, management can actually be connected all across as well. So I'll be happy to be your advisor if you decide to do this. I've implemented several of these Shopify stores, and they're a pleasure to finalize and see the transformation of that business once you put them on the map. If you're not on the digital map in this century, then you are going to be out of business pretty soon. You saw this during the pandemic, hundreds of businesses closing, and only those that had this direct connection to the outside world were the ones that were able to survive, if any. So let's go ahead and help our community. This is a great way to do so, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.